So what is pancetta? Pancetta is an Italian salumi made out of cured pork belly, um, much the same as bacon. It's the same cut of meat, cured in a similar-ish way. There are a few distinct differences, though. Pancetta is cured with many more spices and herbs, garlic, lots of black pepper, juniper berries, thyme, bay leaves, nutmeg, where the bacon is cured in a little more of a simple way, usually just salt, sugar, pepper, and bacon is pretty well always smoked, where pancetta is mostly not smoked. There are some regions where they'll smoke pancetta, but it's most often not smoked. So a couple key points to make about pancetta is first and foremost that the fat is as valuable as the crispy meat itself. So definitely you don't want to throw that out. The fat is just exploding with the different flavors from the cure. And so everything that you cook in pancetta fat is therefore elevated. I mean, any roasted or sauteed vegetables, it's just like it's like a game changer. It's lights out. I would encourage you to try the pancetta throughout all the different stages of cooking, up to and including raw. In Italy, pancetta would typically be air dried, and it could be just shaved very thin and eaten raw as salumi, or like French charcuterie. This pancetta is not air dried to that extent, but you could eat this pancetta up to and including raw. Personally, I find it to have a brighter flavor, and I personally like it more when it's actually cooked a little bit less, just heated through, as opposed to all the way crispy. So definitely try it throughout the different stages, see which you like best. At its core, you can use pancetta in any place that you would use bacon, and more. So whether it's it's a pasta sauce like bolognese or sugo with the ground lamb, or in a traditional type of carbonara, and feel free to get creative with it. Like, something that's been on my mind a lot since we've been talking about pancetta is actually rendering the fat and using that fat to make hollandaise, or a variation of like béarnaise. So all you really need to do is take the rendered fat and swap the butter in the hollandaise recipe for the warm fat, and it's just a slightly elevated, more nuanced version of the same sauce. So get creative with it. Feel free to get a little weird and experiment, and have fun with it. But don't be afraid to try it in all its various stages, and remember, use that fat.